Hi. Today I want to talk to you about the celebration surrounding Italian Heritage and Culture Month. And while this is a year in which we're celebrating both Galileo Galilei and Giuseppe Joe Petrosino, I want to concentrate more on Petrosino for a number of reasons. First, we're celebrating really the life achievements of a hero who unfortunately has sort of fallen into oblivion for many of us today, even those in the Italian-American community. And if there was one good thing about, quote unquote, remembering someone's death, which is in fact what 2009 is, it is the 100th anniversary of the murder of Giuseppe Petrosino, which took place in Palermo, Sicily, we believe at the hands of Vito Cacioferro. It is that we have rediscovered an early 20th century Italian hero, or Italian-American hero. Petrosino raised himself up basically from the poor immigrant he was, from shining shoes to sweeping streets, to becoming a lieutenant in the New York City police force, working for then Commissioner Theodore Roosevelt, becoming the head of the first bomb squad, becoming the head also of what was the Italian squad, which in fact was a number of policemen who were Italians, who spoke Italian, and who fought Italian crime on Italians. That is the so-called mano nera, the black hand that victimized the Italian immigrants. And so the one good thing of many good things that has come out of this is that we've spread the word, we being numerous organizations in the Italian-American community, about Giuseppe Joe Petrosino. We say Joe because what we have come to understand is that he himself wanted to be called Joseph, or Joe as opposed to Giuseppe, becoming an American. Now, there were a number of events so far this month that commemorated the lifetime achievements of Petrosino. There was a rededication of the park here in Manhattan that had been dedicated to him. There was a visit to his grave that took place, and this happened also with members from Padula, his hometown city, members of the municipal administration of Padula. There were a couple of other events that took place in which we at Calandra were directly involved in. One was an afternoon symposium at John Jay College that was originally organized by ANFE, which is the, in English would be the National Association of Immigrant Families, or the Associazione Nazionale di Famiglie Emigrate. And the president, Leolarco Saporito, and the, I think, vice president is his title, he's a friend of ours, Gaetano Calà. And they organized everything from the other side, as we would say, that is in Sicily, brought it over. John, the Italian consulate, the Italian Cultural Institute, John Jay College, under the leadership of Vice President for Finance, Robert Pignatello, all collaborated, and we also at Calandra gave a helping hand in getting this off the ground. It was wonderful because we had, in fact, Italy's national anti-mafia district attorney. It would be a sort of attorney general, we would say, Procuratore Nazionale Antimafia, Pietro Grasso, and in a wonderfully uncanny coupling, we had the New York Deputy Commissioner, Police Commissioner, George Grasso. So we had the Grasso from Italy and the Grasso here from the United States, that is from New York, who spoke on the same panel. It was a wonderful event. There were other people involved. And then Friday we had the book presentation and also the inauguration of an exhibit here at Calandra that is centered around the documents that basically narrate the story of Petrosino's visit to Palermo, his subsequent murder, and the events immediately afterward. And that exhibit is on here at Calandra at 25 West 43rd Street here in Manhattan through most of November. It's supposed to close November 20th. We might close you just a day or two before Thanksgiving. And when you come to visit the exhibit, you can also pick up a copy of the book that was written from that exhibit that basically narrates the events of Petrosino's life. And that book I'm going to hold up here is this. It's a wonderful, you can see a thick book. It's a wonderful documentation of what took place just before and just after Petrosino's death in Palermo, Sicily. I want to end by just giving you a heads up on what's going to happen next year. As I said, this year we commemorated the 100th anniversary of the murder of Petrosino. 2010 is the 150th anniversary of Petrosino's birth. It is his 150th birthday. August 30th, 1865, Petrosino was born in Padula, Italy. We at Calandra, together with the Bowling Green Association, and together also with Italian Heritage and Culture Month, will celebrate his 150th birthday. We're going to have some events beginning in January, some small events that will all lead up to a one-day symposium and a flag raising, as we have done numerous times throughout these last 3 or 4 years, at Bowling Green. It'll be a flag raising to celebrate his birthday. It will also be a symposium to celebrate the lifetime achievements of Giuseppe Joe Petrosino, August 30th, 2010. Mark your calendars. We'll see you there, and I'll also see you sooner for another episode of one of our Stuzzichini that is food for thought. Arrivederci alla prossima puntata.